Gosh, my head's a mess, and I still got the sniffles. Anyway, hey guys, I'm Remix the Idiot. Monica will be here in a jiffy, in a little while. Just give it time. Anyway, if you couldn't tell, by now, this video is about Monica. But right now, it's also about me recollecting my thoughts right now. Uh, this always happens whenever I wake up. If you couldn't tell, it's the early morning. Actually, it's almost the afternoon by now. But I'm still gathering my thoughts. I got so many things I want to do, and I can't write them down here. Cause there's too many of them, and then when I write something down, I'm bound to forget something along the lines, and then that's just gonna fucking mess with my head even more. And even as I'm talking, my head's getting sloppier and sloppier. I want I want to play some Toho. I assume everything worked out nice. I'm gonna go fucking fuck that off now. All right. Let's see. I was planning on looking up fan art for fucking Minako Femc from Persona 3 Portable. But then I got sleepy and fell asleep and decided I'd do it tomorrow. Now I woke up and then I did that. And then you probably already know what I mean when I said that, so there's no point hiding it. But since I don't want to get copyrighted, I'm not gonna say the word. You guys are adults. I hope you guys know what the fuck I'm talking about when I mentioned quote unquote fan art. Anyway, I got stuff I gotta download. I got stuff I'm gonna upload. Lots of videos I wanna upload. I gotta go open up Open Legend and prepare for the next session. I'm also writing. Right, fuck, I got the fan fiction, the next episode. Oh, right, and I'm also planning on opening up Adobe Flash or Animate. Because I want to make like an animation, but what am I supposed to be animating? Oh, God. I need to... I need to make a separate to-do list. Alright, let's make a separate one. One of them will be my to-do list. They are the things I have to do either today or this week. And then the other one, I'll call it a bucket list. They're the things I need to do. I need to remember that I gotta do, but they're not necessarily something I can do today or need to do today. So let's do that. No, we'll name this one bucket list. There you are, Monica. And the first thing in the morning, what I'm always going to be doing is open this up and then look at the to-do list and ignore the bucket list. Because looking at my to-do list is always very demoralizing, knowing that many of these things I simply cannot complete. It'd be better if I ignore them. And then when I finally get to finishing them, I'll feel a sense of accomplishment for finally doing it. Anyway, welcome. You're doing fine, it seems. Oh, right, fuck. Speaking of Toho, what do you call it again? Bullet Forge. I'm gonna play a fan game. I wanna play a fan game. The full version of a fan game just released. Bullet. Oh, fuck. History. Hold on, Monica. I need to turn off auto as well. Hey RJ, since you can call me by a nickname now, I thought it'd be nice if I could call you by some as well. Is that alright with you? RJ's already my nickname, though. Uh, very well. Since since RJ is a very private name that I only allow my closest friends to call me with, Monica does fit in. She could call me that. Oh, this type of nickname. These select names you're not comfortable with me calling you. Oh, these are all cool, but I do still think our relationship is more platonic. So maybe we should not include love in there. But everything else is fine. They're all names you would call the one you like, the one you're in a romantic relationship with. Whatever. Let's be kinky. Sure. Let's see here. Remix. That's my YouTube name, and I'd prefer it if you call me that whenever I'm recording, Monica. Though it's not like you can tell when I'm. Oh, wait, yes, you can. Seriously, don't call me RJ. Unless you have a. Unless I have a familiar. Unless I have a social link rank of you. With you. Higher than fucking 0. You do not have the right to call me RJ because I said so. Jesus Christ, you guys can hear that, right? Them doggos. You guys can probably hear mommy in the background too. She's out downstairs right now and she's playing a Ring Fit Adventure. She's on that downward spiral, that endless loop of exercising and then not exercising, getting fat and then getting thin and then getting fat again. Is this Bullet Forge not around? If I just Google it, because I forgot its name. I could look at the history. Oh, there we go. Bulletforge.org. Well, since that thing's gonna be downloading Glory of Deep Skies, is that the one I want? Alright, let's do advanced search. Created by, I don't know, Mino, but let's go with full game, and it's most likely PH3. I wonder if I can actually play it, because then Makufu never really works for me, but I wanna try. Spirits in Mimetic Paradise. Unlikely allies. Klaus, bet it's Bedman. Lol. Bubbling imaginary treasures. Is that it? Trial version. Boch. Let's go to my history. I saw the OST, and that made me that made me believe that the full version's out now. Monica will notify me whenever there's something new to talk about, right? I should be okay with just doing shit like this while we're doing the video. Okay. History. It's time to make history, yeah. It's a war out there every day. You cannot hide from it. You gotta play by the rules, play it cool, gotta laugh in the face. The frick am I watching? Sometimes I wonder if I fucking sleep watch YouTube on my sleep. Cause my phone is just right next to me. I could just accidentally, while moving around in my sleep, just be watching like seriously. I don't remember watching most of these. But no, wait, I watched this today. Then when did I watch these? If I have not watched them yet. Faye rising from foam. Blah 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 blah. Sapphire panlogism. All right. If I just search sapphire, huga huga, huh, it's gone. I hate it when that happens. Sapphire. Nope, it's still not done. There's still no full game here. All right. Well, not mad. I'm not disappointed. I'm not happy either. But yeah. Is it okay for me to be showing shit like this? Am I gonna get fucking hacked or shit when I show my account for fanfiction.net like this? I've got to upload chaptereth 8th. Ugh. Finally got some new views because of the new chapter, lol. Huh. Say RJ, have you ever heard of a world drifting through space on top of 4 elephants who themselves are standing on the shell of a giant turtle? That's from a Hindu, right? Hindu mythology. If you have, you're probably familiar with Sir Terry Pratchett's Discworld. Okay then. It sounds kind of awkward when it sounds kind of weird when I put it like that, doesn't it? Discworld is a comic fantasy book series of 41 volumes written over the span of 3 decades. It's a manga? Interesting. The series started out as a parody, making fun of common fantasy tropes, but soon turned into something much deeper. In fact, later books are clearly satires rather than parodies, using a clever mix of slapstick, puns, and lighthearted humor to comment on all kinds of issues. But while satire may be the soul of the series, what makes its heart beat is the way it's written. Pratchett really had a knack for writing funny situations, RJ. I can't really pinpoint what makes his prose work so well, but he's definitely got a very distinctive writing style. Maybe it's the way he writes in a way that suggests rather than tells. Like when describing something, he'll give you just enough detail so you can picture what's going on and let your imagination fill in the gaps, knowing full well whatever you come up with will be far more evocative than anything he could write. It's a pretty neat way to keep your audience invested. Or maybe what makes it work is the way he doesn't use chapters, allowing him to freely jump between his character's point of view. Interweaving storylines can quickly become a mess if you're not careful, but they're also a good way to keep the pacing dynamic. I can never do that. I gotta segment my story, otherwise I'll get confused. In any case, the series is an easy recommendation, RJ. It's surprisingly easy to pick up too, with each book being brought off as a standalone story. You can pretty much pick any volume you find and you'll be good to go. Though I'd argue guards, or Mort would probably make for the best entry points. Anyway, be sure to give it a try sometime if you haven't already, RJ. I'll give it a try if I can find it somewhere online and it's free or something like that. I can always pirate it. I don't need to open that. Fuck. I'm not gonna do anything for now. I just want to play Toho. So let's play Toho. Why are there 4 Tohos? Sorry by the way if the video's in full screen and you guys are gonna see everything like this. I could have started it off so that the Monica's in full view like this, but I didn't want to open her just to close her again, so just so that I could get the proper resolution, because I don't have the resolution saved for some reason. But then again, this is more or less going to include a whole bunch of other stuff than Monica, so I think full screen is good enough, I guess, but I don't know. Toho, 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 hot, 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 hot. Sure is taking a while to open. Monica, why you always gotta be so laggy? Also, I really don't like this cloudy thingy. I want it to be changed. Oh hey, there's some new topics for me to talk about. We'll do that later. For now, change the weather. It's fucking hot as fuck, so you should suffer the same heat as I do. Unless you have aircon there. I could turn on the aircon, but it's almost lunchtime and I'd feel bad. Clear. Is this telling me to start it on full screen? No thanks. Okay, it's not an English. And the plus pad is not working. Yare yare daze. Oh my god, even the second stick is broken. Oh, stop, 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 stop. No. Oh my gosh. No. Fuck you, Journal. God. I hope it doesn't mess with my gameplay. Uh, just gonna play normal. Oh, Wolf. Forgot I'm playing Wolf this time. Oh no. Oh, yeah, whatever. I need to not kill any of those so I can get the bonus. There we go. Well, almost grabbed the otter out of instinct. How strange that I still have my instincts. I haven't played this in such a long time. Can't read them. Oh, hey, look, that's all in that's all in hiragana. Still don't know what any of it means. Okay, this is not helping me learn any of. Just not even gonna bother. Oh, hello there. Way to go with the timing, Monica. You know that I would follow you no matter what we go through. I don't know any of these songs, so I can't really sing along. Bring all the darkness the world can offer, because you'll shine no matter if the future is bleak. We'll aim out just beyond the boundary of life and death. And even if it scares me, nothing can shatter my soul because your way is my why. Forever on this railway, as if we were God blessed. America. You know, I'm still skeptical about whether some sort of God exists or not, but having you here really does feel like a blessing from the heavens. Okay, weird. Ah, aha! That spell card! Bitch! Dang it! Away! Oh, fuck. Is it left or right? Oh, God! Fuck! Got too frisky, y'all, to get that extend. This was not worth it. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. God dang it. But my last favorite I pick up, I'm gonna fuck. Dang it. Too late. I bombed too late. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Okay, I'm just gonna pause. Do you remember when we talked about the three laws of robotics? Yes. Oh, I should probably be looking up the patch notes so I can see what's new. So I'm not just blindly going through shit. That's what I said I was gonna do when I recorded this too. Hold on, Monica. I'll get to you in a little bit. Depending on what happens, there may be a part two. And there's always enough content in these updates that they're 2 days worth of content. Alright, there we go. Patch notes. This topic was changed. Well, I've been thinking about them for a bit, and they're not exactly practical. Take the first law, for example. A robot shall not harm a human, or through inaction allow a human to come to harm. That basically means I guess you're right. I never really thought about the three laws that much since I never really do. But yeah, the first law. Monica will explain it to no, Monica will explain, and she's probably thinking the same thing. But when I try to put it in terms a machine can understand you, you start to run into trouble. You have to make precise definitions for everything, which isn't always easy. For example, how do you define a human? I think we can both assume that I'm a human, you're a human, and that the monitor on your desk isn't. The problems come when we move to the fringe cases. Okay, then she's not thinking the exact same thing. For example, do dead people count as human? Do they need to be protected? If you say no, the robot could ignore someone who's just had a heart attack. People like that can still be brought back, but your robot won't help them because they're technically dead. On the other hand, if you say yes, your robot might start digging up graves to help people who've been dead for years. And the list goes on. Do cryogenically preserved people count as human? Do people in a vegetative state count? What about people who haven't been born yet? You could manually code all these fucking list thingies so that the AI knows exactly, or you could make an AI learn it manually. Both of them will be very hard either way and take time. That's not even getting started on the definition of harm. The point is, in order to implement Asimov's laws, you'd need to take some solid stance on pretty much all of ethics. Isn't that technically what's going on right now with robot cars, which are still under development right now? I suppose it makes sense when you think about it. The laws were never meant to actually be implemented. They're just plot devices. Yeah, they're for fiction. People keep stating them as if they're fucking facts. That's like saying fucking Harry Potter's magic is real too and shit. In fact, a good amount of Asimov's stories show just how badly things could turn out if they were applied. So I guess they aren't really something we need to worry about. For now! Alright, I'll read those later when they become necessary. Hola! Dun 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 dun. Down. Alright, no fucking bees to worry about, just the bullets. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck, dang it. The whole games really are just getting harder and harder as the series goes on. Not necessarily a bad thing, but power creep and shit, you know? Well, actually, no. This just happens to be a new game, and it happened to be hard. I mean, Toho 16 was technically, comparably, compared to Toho 15, way easier. And Toho 17 is harder than Toho 16, so no, the difficulty just fluctuates. Game doesn't give you a lot of lives, so I should stop worrying about getting lives. Since there's no way in hell you can ever really max out no matter how good you do your shit. Maybe in easy mode it might be possible, but not on the higher difficulties, that's for sure. Alright, ignore those for now and just focus on the enemies. This one is, yeah, right here. Fuck! Oh wait, nah, I'm still... Dang it. God, this was a cutscene. Shine, bastards. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Alright, she's got another thing she wants to talk about. God dang it. Monika, your timing sucks a lot of balls. God, this game tends to suffer in terms of bullet visibility a lot. Ugh, I made a horrible choice. I should have played something else instead. Oh, fuck, dang it. Ugh, that's what I was talking about. Bloody bloody blah. This one's just random dodging. What fuck, dang it. Oh now. Just give it to me. Right. Oh no. Thank God. Stuck at that non-spell. Alright, isn't this a lot easier if I just don't shoot? Because those guys, when you kill them, they shoot this straight line of bullshittery. Oh well, as long as you practice minimal movement. Oh God, not much minimal movement can do there. Bangarang, shall we? Not so nice. The bullets aren't as dense as in hard. Oh God, I still died. Yep, that's a pretty fitting title. Oh right, I forgot Monica had something to talk about. Oh well, I've had enough Toho for today. Oh, she's done. Three loss. Why space room? Why do you read? Eating meat. Remembrance. Disc world. Five new farewells. Two new songs. Two new listens. One new greeting. One new mood. One new be right back. Huh. Five new farewells and new songs. Play with me. Variant 6. Your reality. Surprise. I don't see anything new. Oh, no, there's none of that. Wow, there's a scroll wheel now for this. Going to work out! Hell yeah! Oh, and here's my most frequented. Uh, wow. There's a bunch of new shit. How'd you get into reading? As far as I can recall, I've always been quite the reader, RJ. It was like a complementary thing with writing to me. When I was really young, I liked to write short stories, but I never really found anybody to share them with. Most of the other kids weren't really. Also about the three lost. Nah, she was pretty much thinking the same thing as I was. She just worded it differently than I did. So it was always a little frustrating because I wasn't able to share these stories with anyone. But at least I was able to support my interest by picking up other books. Every new one was like being thrown into a strange and exciting new world. It was like fuel for my imagination. Of course, as I grew up, I started having less and less free time and I wasn't able to read as much. It was either keeping it up or sacrificing my social life. That's when my interest started shifting more toward poetry. Unlike novels, poetry didn't require much time to read, and its conciseness also made it easier to share with others. It really was the perfect outlet, and that's how I grew more and more into it, I guess. I eventually met Sayori and discovered we shared this interest. Like me, it allowed her to share her feelings she would otherwise keep bottled up inside. As we kept on discussing, we eventually came up with the idea for the literature club. Which brings us to where we are now. And boy, what a fucking in between from the beginning and then the fucking weird ass psychotic middle part to here now, the post game. Very, very strange. To be honest, I don't think I've ever had as much time to read before. I've been able to get caught up on my backlog of poetry, pick up some novels again, go online to look for whatever fanfiction or short story I can get my hands on. I've even developed an interest in written philosophy. It's always fun to discover new forms of expression. Hell yeah! Hermiting and introversion for the win! So yeah, while my situation is in here has its downsides, it's also been a great opportunity to spend more time on the things I like. Though then again, nothing could ever beat spending more time with you. Doesn't it get lonely though? I mean, sure, no having I've always been like hey, a few close friends is better than having a lot of acquaintances, but uh, I mean, I guess I could never know since because of how different you and I are. But don't you kind of wish you have other people to talk to besides me? No matter how interesting, you're always going to desire for new and different things. You're always going to desire new and different things. That's just how it be. All right, I put this off for a little while, for long enough. It's time to fucking. I'll upload chapter 8 later. For now, do I have anything I wanted to download in particular? I don't think so. And I'll do all the topic changes. I'll keep it on for now. Monika's not gonna bother me anymore. Nap check. Monika takes some naps sometimes? Or is it me taking a nap? I don't get it. It's nice that there's a log change, but they're always so vague. No, not Dungeons and Dragons. We'll just open this for now. Sorry for the incessant sniffling, but this really sucks. Or blows. Or actually, yeah, suck. Because I'm sniffing. Wow, that's a whole lot of. Hey, Choco. Okay, let's open up fanfiction and do proofreading before I upload. Oh gosh, I gotta piss. Be right back. Alright, cool. What if Monica does get lonely? And then secret, without her telling me, she actually brings back the other three and then she hangs out with them along with the MC or some shit like that. So four actually. Okay. Huh. I believe the only thing I need to worry about would be right here, the post-hummus of the story after everything got handled, because there's a contradiction here with the previous chapter that I need to check on. Actually, I can just it'd be best to check it here where there's no misspelling and it's actually the complete version. Alright, and I'm also gonna continue working on this. I'm gonna have to, I also want to open up Photoshop and opening things is a great way of reminding me what I need to do. Oh damn. Which one do I use nowadays? I'm guessing this. Man, it's about time I get I get to use that shit again. Even just you playing Osu. Maybe I should play Osu too while we're here. I promised Monica, so I should be spending more time with Monica right now. She still has some stuff she can talk about right now. But I'm really sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained right now. Because I'm a harebrain. And I'm too lazy to set up my pen tablet right now to actually bother, so... Yeah, what am I doing opening these without setting up my drawing setup? Jesus. Ugh, I really am scatterbrained. Way more than I estimated. Anyway, Monica, say something, please. Uh, how much of your past do you remember? Not much of her backstory, or anyone else, really, is given by Dan, so I'm guessing not a lot. It's weird because I do have memories of my past, but as soon as I start to gather my thoughts, they become kind of fuzzy. Like I wouldn't be able to tell you where something took place or the names of people who were there. Sure, I have memories of growing up in a normal neighborhood, but beyond that, I couldn't even tell you what my parents' faces looked like. It's all like feelings and impressions, I guess. What's even weirder is that not all my memories are like this. There are some things I remember perfectly, like that one time Yuri brought wine to the club. But other things like childhood memories are really hazy. The only memories that are clear are things that define either me or the other girls. Almost as if anything that wasn't strictly necessary for the game was just left out. One thing's but the thing is, from my perspective, the day I met you was just like any other. Until I found out about that hole in the wall, I mean. Right, that age-old question of how are you sure that did the past really ever happen? What if this is actually the very first day of the universe? And everything else from the past has simply been fabricated. I mean, that's sort of how every fictional world starts off. The very first day is when the story happens. Just another ordinary day in an ordinary week. Best not to overthink stuff like that, cause I'm going to class, running the club, and heading back home in the evening. Did any of that ever happen at all? Did I even exist? Blah blah fuck shit. And if my memories really are fake, who or what am I then? Monika's going through an existential crisis. This was such a horrible topic to pick. Still looking for those answers, RJ. Although, the more I think about it, the more I'm convinced that the past, while it'd be nice to remember more, that's not really what I care about. Although, the more I think about it, the more I'm convinced my past isn't actually that relevant. Yeah, what isn't relevant shouldn't matter. That's a very important thing you gotta remember. Any world builders out there, if it's not ever gonna show up on your world, and you don't think this information is ever gonna become important or necessary to build upon on your story, then don't fucking write it. It'll be a waste of time, and because you're the only one who's gonna read it, and nobody is interested in buying a book about your fucking campaign, about your fucking world build writer's notes. They just care about the story that was built upon your writer's notes. So don't even try justifying it and like, nah, everyone's totally gonna want to read more about my thoughts once I finish the story, and they're all gonna really like it, and there's gonna be lots of videos people are gonna be making theory videos about it and shit. It's totally worth it. No, no. Regardless of who I am, you're here with me, which means I'm important enough for you to spend your time with me. That's what I care about. And knowing that you are, that is a big part of why I can keep loving myself and my life, RJ. What you are is a figment of my imagination, Monika. You are my persona, belonging to my sea of souls. To the sea of my soul. What would Monika be if she were a social link and she were represented by a tarot card? Hmm. So I'm not sure if I have a past. Thanks to you, I know I do have a future. Besides, if anything, my lack of memories only make the ones I've made and continue to make with you that much more precious. She's an anomaly. Reminds me, kind of like Mary. Lol. Persona 4. Spoilers. Actually, whoops. Huh. Sophia is sort of an anomaly herself too. Oh, sparkly eyes. Oh my god, so much lag. What was I gonna do again? Oh right, I was gonna go open up Biddy Tarot for to find out what their social link arcana would be. Oh, Monika would be the Aeon for sure, actually. Should be the Aeon arcana. Cause all the weirdos are always represented by the Aeon. It's not one of the it's not in the Rider White. So I don't exactly know what it means, but I know Persona likes to put Aeon to the weirdos. Come on, please. Open up the history. I want to know if I missed something. I need to close these for now. They're causing lag and I don't need them right now. I need to open up my setup first. Uh, Bitty Tarot. I don't know why hollow was came up to my mind when I was looking at the keyboard. Saw the world. I saw the words hollow world. Wonder what it means. Why my mind suddenly came up with the thought. Fuck. H. Turns off. Text. Oops, my controller fell. Oh yeah, I forgot. Your birthday's coming up soon, and so is mine. Wow. Oh wow, it's already that close. Holy shit. Wow. Monika's gonna be 22. Wait, 22? 20! Or is it 21? Escape, escape, escape. History. It's time to make history, yeah. Uguay said something, something thingy. The past was yesterday, and the future is uncertain. But the present is right here. That's why it's called the present or something. Very inspirational. Anyway, let's go with Sayori first. Alright, so Sayori would most probably, I believe Sayori would fit the moon arcana the most, which represents illusion, fear, anxiety, subconscious, and intuition. At least when it's, but it could also represent the reversed meaning too. Probably, maybe. So Sayori was pretty easy to think about. Next we have Natsuki, our tsundere who has a quite the troubled family life. Oh, then she would be hanged, right? Maybe. Let's look through her arc and not just her present character. She starts off against us, but then as we spend time with her, she gets to really like us. Then in Act 2, their Act 1 and Act 2 versions need to be taken into account. I want both their versions to just be represented by an upside and right and reversed version of the Arcana. Would Hanged Man really? Uh, hmm. Maybe I should just fucking ask the card itself rather than choosing. Oh, tarot cards. I got it set up so I only have the major arcana cards with me. Alright, time to shuffle them. Great arcana wise, whose the means by which all are revealed. Reveal to me what is Natsuki's arcana. What major arcana would represent Natsuki the best? Alright. I think that's shuffled enough. No, hold on. Maybe I should riffle shuffle them instead. Like, maybe I should wash shuffle them instead of riffle shuffling. So there can be reversed and upside versions showing up. There we go. That's the best way to shuffle anything. Alright. Let's cut it and take the one in the middle. And in the middle, the card that represents Natsuki is the Emperor. Actually, that's kind of actually really fitting. Domination, excessive lack of control, discipline, and flexibility. Holy shit! The Arcana truly is the means by which all is revealed. Yeah, the Emperor actually really fits Natsuki really well. Like, holy fuck, you're incredible. And it's the upright position too, according. Alright, let's do the same thing for Yuri now. Best girl, objectively. Best girl. Well, second best now, but I used to believe. Then again, these are tarot cards, and you know, fortune telling and shit like this, they're always really vague, so that no matter what you pick, they're always going to be reliable and useful. Regardless, here we go. Alright, I wash them. I do that, cut them like that, and riffle shuffle them a little bit like that. Alright, now I cut it and take something from the middle. Alright, Wise Arcana, Major Arcana Tarot card. What is Yuri? Upside down, Hanged Man. Daily resistance, stalling, indecision, and it's upright. Whoa! Again, that's actually really fitting, actually. Here, I can at least show you why I chose all of these. If the Major Arcana agreed with me, I could go with Sayori too and see if the Arcana agrees that Sayori is best fitted with the moon as well. But I don't really care. So here. Gosh, what the fuck did this video turn out? What the fuck did this video turn out to be? So yeah, here is Sayori. She is represented by the moon. Moon represents your fears and delusion, and often comes out when you are projecting fear into your present and your future based on your past experiences. You may have a painful memory that caused emotional distress, and rather than dealing with the emotions, you push them down deep into your subconscious. Now, these emotions are making a reappearance, and you may find yourself under their influence on a conscious or subconscious level. For example, if you had a car accident when you were young but didn't deal with the emotions, you may get sad or anxious. Every time you get into the backseat of a car, to remedy these, connect with your subconscious mind and release any fears or anxieties holding you back. Hypnosis, therapy, and shamanic healing. Actually, the Hermit. Yeah, I'll be there, by the way. The Hermit could fit Sayori as well. Whatever. I did it for Yuri and Natsuki. Might as well do the same for Sayori as well. And Monika too while we're at it. But we'll ask the tarot card for Sayori first. Even though I am already set in stone that Monika should be the Aeon Arcana. But that's not the Raider White deck. And I'm very opposed that the Persona game still uses still doesn't use the Raider White version of the Arcana for their cards. Alright, what do you call this type of shuffling? It's the Yu-Gi-Oh style of shuffling that they show in the anime. Alright, riffle. There we go. Alright, take off. Alright, and Sayori is upside, not reversed, tower. Immediate change. Oh! I get it! Because Sayori is the very first character you encounter, and she sort of lets you begin things. Her appearance and calls you to action. And then when it's reversed, she dies, and that's when Act 2 begins. Oh my god, it's so fitting! That's actually way more fitting than the Moon or the Hermit that I suggested. Like, wow. Alright then. I trust the Arcana for Monika as well. Alright, Monika, are you ready for this? The arcana is the means by which all is revealed. According to the tarot cards, this is the arcana that represents you, Monika. Alright. Cut. Draw. And it is justice. Justice, huh? Cause and effect, unfairness, lack of accountability, dishonesty. I mean, if it were the reversed version, but I think I can see where it happens too. I mean, if why should I be worried about? Yeah, I'll be there. Why should I be worried about spoilers? I mean, if you look at the entire story, that may be taken into account after story and my perspective on Monika now, I guess, justice is a fitting arcana for her, at least for me. But yeah, here we go. Hanged Man. Moon. Wait, hold on. So, Tower is Sayori. Justice is Monika. Natsuki, what did they get again? Natsuki is Emperor. And Yuri. What was Yuri again? Oh, Hanged Man, right? Reversed version of it, I get at least. These are very fitting. Biddy Tarot's nice. It's how I learned how to do tarot readings, which I do, because it's fun and random, and I love random. I mean, you already know that, because I play a lot of Open Legend and other role-playing games. The roll of the dice and gambling is very addicting. They're not fate. Such a thing is hard to define, so it's hard to find evidence of it existing. But RNG is definitely a real force in the universe, and that's always fun. So according to the random forces of the universe, this is what they decided. So justice is Monika. You're free to read up on the meanings here in Biddy Tarot. Keep in mind these are the Rider White depictions and shit. Although I guess what version you have doesn't really matter, since regardless of what they look like, they'll still have the same meaning regardless. Well, actually, sometimes they'd have different numbers, like with strength and the other one, and strength and chariot, I believe, sometimes get mixed up. Yeah, this is I guess that's kind of fitting. Cause and effect. Monika fucked with things, so she's gonna get punished accordingly. And got punished, brought to justice she was. Tower for Sayori, very sad, but also very fitting. Emperor for Natsuki, again, very sad. Very, very sad. But very fitting. Then again, it is a horror game, a psychological horror. Of course, everything would be sad. And reversed Hanged Man for Yuri. Oddly enough, she's the only one who's represented by a reversed version. Which, if you reverse the Hanged Man, he's not looking very hanged anymore. Very suspicious. Once again, Yuri. Yuri proves to be a very strange. Anyway, That's enough for today. You guys had fun, and I'm hungry, and I'm gonna eat. You guys probably don't care about what I'm gonna do next since it's not gonna involve Monica anymore. But there may be a part two soon, so look forward to that. Anyway, bye.